notion of what are we in this war for boils down to something that I said to you very early on that I thought it would eventually become, and that is the aim is the total destruction of the Iranian state and its society. The Iranians know that. For them, this is existential. We in the United States don't really understand this. The average American isn't keeping up with that. He is keeping up with other matters, which we can talk about, that are largely economic and financial in nature. And those things could easily bring this war to an end. In fact, I would argue that we're in a race right now between the damaging things that we've done to the world and ourselves economically and financially, and whether or not that will bring an end to the war, or secondly, the recognition that short of a nuclear attack, nothing can be done. And therefore, we're leaving. Now, there is a third option that we need to discuss, and that's the nuclear one, because I think that's really on the table for the Israelis, not necessarily for us, but for them. So we can talk about those things, but I think people need to understand nothing will be rebuilt in the region. There will be no new pipelines, no new infrastructure, nothing, no new desalination plants until the investors, the lenders, are absolutely 100% confident that we will not return instantaneously to another war because of Donald Trump's whims or feelings. So this is a catastrophe on a scale that is much greater today than it was a month ago. A month ago, there was still a willingness to believe that this could be ended in some fashion. And the MOU, however distasteful, was signed by Trump, and then he made his famous statements. I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. The world economic condition could become a depression. We need to do this, blah, blah, blah. And then he turns right around, contradicts everything he said yet again.